Namaste. Welcome to Samvad, Together in Conversation, and I'm Sunil Rao here. Last week, I shared an excerpt titled Intertwined World from a book titled Fluke, Chance, Chaos, and Why Everything We Do Matters by Brian Klaas. In this episode, we highlighted that reality, for better and for worse, isn't terrifying but wondrous, giving every moment of life potentially hidden meaning. It flips the individualist worldview on its head. Now, Samvad Together in Conversation to the ones paying heed is where we try to draw your attention to things that matter and the importance of your attention, because our life's experience would ultimately amount to whatever we had paid attention to. Attention is as fundamental as food, and we go blundering about seeking ways to assuage the craving, instead of learning how to provide ourselves with what we need sensibly and calmly. Once our attention is drawn to the mechanism of why and what we give attention to, it is as if a veil has been stripped off and we become freer in our action and choices, and that is our endeavor. This week, I bring to your attention an excerpt titled Focus on the Useful, the True, and Connections from the same book titled Fluke, Chance, Chaos, and Why Everything We Do Matters by Brian Klaas. In his book, Brian points that contrary to our instinctive beliefs, cause and effect are never simple and easy to understand. Any specific outcome is dependent not only on what appear to be the major events leading up to it, but also an array of seemingly insignificant, arbitrary, easily overlooked factors, flukes, some under our control, but countless others not. To the excerpt. Modern humans master a tiny slice of the world, but by coordinating our efforts and putting those slices together, we've unlocked potential that was previously unimaginable. That was the great triumph of reductionism, in which it's assumed that complex phenomena can be best understood by breaking them down into their individual parts. Understand the parts, understand the system. But the more you focus on systems as separable parts, the easier it is to ignore intertwined connections. Reductionism has proven astonishingly useful. It has helped us forge breathtaking scientific progress. But we've focused so much on what is useful that we've forgotten what is true. Connections matter as much as, if not more than, components. The more modern science puts individualism under the microscope, the less it stands up to scrutiny. Even the scientific concept of what it means to speak of an individual is being revised. Some systems biologists, recognizing the interconnected, interdependent nature of our existence, have stopped referring to humans as individuals and have started referring to each person as a holobiont, which includes a core host, in our case a human, as well as the zoo of organisms living in and around us. It may sound strange, but we are not just ourselves, but are rather a collection of human cells combined with our associated microorganisms, including fungi, bacteria, archaea, and viruses. The best estimates suggest we have roughly 1.3 bacterial cells inside us for every human cell, as the biologist Merlin Sheldrake put it. There are more bacteria in your gut than stars in our galaxy. Fresh evidence is emerging that viruses affect our biological clocks. Parasites alter our thoughts, and our microbiome can cause mood disorders. Scientifically, we have never been singular, though that has been impossible to know until quite recently. The individualist mindset of independent authoritative control over a tameable world makes less sense if we know that our thoughts are partly influenced by the tiny invisible organisms that live within us. Bewildering, but true. Here ends the excerpt, and I'm sure that you will enjoy reading this book. To read the book report and click and buy your copy, click on the following link. Enjoy reading it with your family, friends, and near and dear ones. Concluding today's post and podcast episode, I thank all who take time out and read the blog post and listen to the episodes each week, or sometimes when it is uploaded over a long gap of time. For those who listen and have not subscribed to the podcast, I suggest you do, and leave a review and click on the bell icon so that you can be notified for all the new episodes that get uploaded. Until the next time, you all stay safe and healthy and have a good day. Namaste. Thank you.